No niin, terve taas kaikille. Ja hei, tänään jatkuu Dragon Age Origins. Toivottavasti. Ainakin jonkun aikaa. Ja hei, kiitos kaikille katsoo viimeisimmää striimiä, vaan mahtavaa. Ja jos et seuraa vielä, niin rupiappa seuraamaan. Joko täällä tai YouTuben puolella. Nimimerkki on sama kummassakin. Ja hei, laita ilmoitukset päälle, en tiedä koska ollaan paikan päällä. Mutta ei mitään. Sen piiremmittä puhetta, niin lähdetään nyt. Mun varmaan pitää. No, mitä mennään tuonne.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak.
Tolleen kannattaa mulkera. Siis ei tuo.
You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
The Banon will not bow to
Tervetuloa
you simply
Karatas
because you
linjoilla.
demand it.
Understand this.
Niin, toivottavasti on ollut hyvä päivä.
No threat to this nation from
Täällä on
you
mitä parhain.
or anyone.
Lasagna on hyvä. Ja tuo on mulkku. Tuo näin tuon.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Niinpä. Saatanan mulkku. Eikä oo. Yleensä maanantai on se pahin päivä. Mut ei. Sekin vähän vittu kun tuo on tyhmän näköinen tuolla kypärällä. Ei, mikä sieltä tuloo? Onks toi sun doge? Sieltäkö se tulee? Kuka se sinä? Oh my fucking god. Jätin joutuu vittu tappailemaan. Perkele. Niin, doge. Tulee oikeuttaa kuolema. Ei musta mitään väliä. Ei niin. Ehkä vähän. Se on elossa, hei. Et sä muuten siinä oli. Sähän uhkasit, että jos se kuolee siinä alussa, niin sä et enää seuraa. Niin. Et päässyt musta vielä eroon. Vielä.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Oh. Niinpä. Hei, Karo. Saat sä keksi sille nimen? No niin, bring it on. Onko ehdotuksia, Karo? Hali. Oh. No sen nimi on Hali. Oh. Oliko tuolla muuten jotain? On. miten toi jäi multa niinku oksaa? Kättämättä.
As you desire.
No siinäkin on vielä. Hei, nyt stoppi. Perkele. Noniin. No ei. Olihan se nyt saakeli söpö. Jos joku toinen on muuta mieltä, niin oilia. Niin soi toi no. Oi.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee,
A dummy?
you still gotta pay.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you.
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
Hieno tyymä. Se on aika rehellinen, mutta tyymä. No jessus.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But Are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king killing ways.
No. Ah. Niin. Kumminkin joku traumat jää noita teköönsiä, se mä niitä patahan, mut. Bandits. Toisaalta ne päästää meidät helpolla.
Yes. Well, move along then. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering.
Ei, mäkin
As
luuttaan
you
noita.
desire.
Ding! Fallen Templar. Nähdään nyt, kuulkaas. Mikä toi? Ei kun mulla ei oo hanskoja saakeli. Kato pärkeles. Mä en tiedä tulla yhtään mitään. Mitä ehkä toi ritari rohkea tekee? Maybe. No, okay.
What now?
What now? Jada. Mitä vittua, sulla on kultakolikko nyt? Ei, pidän. Totta kai me laitan tää sulle. No oli se mun mielestä paljon parempi. No on vääräs, mut laitankin. Mitäs sulla? What the fuck are you doing? Ei tajuta vielä. Tulee popoja. Sä otat nuo sitten. Ota nyt nuokin. Magic? Ei, oliko mulla sille parempaa daikasavua? Magic. Ei toi kyllä parempi mikä sillä on. On huonompi. No, mennään näillä. Mut mikäs toi oli toi journali? Aro. Sä sanoit, että sä et spoilaa. Onko se paha, jos mä kumminkin hyökkään näitten kimppuun? Voinko mä hyökätä niitten kimppuun? Ei tarvitse. Vastaus tuli jo. Voi Ali, taasko sä oot tiivi? Aha, goddammit.
Good day.
We surrender.
Oh, that's...
We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all. Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry. Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts. It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tear and Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know? Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
Niin, vähän vaan tuikkia puukolla kyllä. Ei se satu paljon. Vähän se on tyhmä.
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way. Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tern Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens. Well then, let me go!
No, you die.
What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier. Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear. Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
As you desire. And so I shall.
En lähetys kumminkaan katkennut. Ehkä tähän on muuten kanssa seivata.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you?
Ah,
Falling on your blade in
very
grief
good.
seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone
Alisterin
important to you?
kannattaisi käydä pesuun.
Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget
Ai
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Sorry.
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away. I can give you directions if you like. If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Ei, huomenna pitäisi olla ihan hyvää täältä. Ai. Ainakin täällä päin.
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is. We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy. Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Tairn Loghain might have to say about it. Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay. Mä haluan vaan tutkia se paikkoja. Chicken. Ei. Tosta yhtäkkiä vähän sitä juttuja ja kukaan ei huomaa mitään. Ehkä.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
Vähän läski kohta.
Is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now!
I brought my family to Lothering.
There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable.
And so I shall.
Who's the cute and adorable puppy?
Ihana lässyttää tuolla koiralla.
Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Tykkää koissusta. Mut hei, kukapa ei.
Delighted.
Kuinka hyvin tää nyt menee?
I hear you drove off those bandits. I hope they don't come back.
Jos tulee niin tapetaan. Eiku.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here. Then you'd best clear out. We're loyal to the king here, and word from the north is the wardens betrayed King Kalen. Cairn Loghain has a bounty on any who survived. Cairn Loghain? Betray Merrick's boy? Duh, your story needs a bit of work. Can't promise I'm gonna answer them. Were? You mean they're gone? Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out. What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone. You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars. He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns. Don't let me stop you.
No, älä no mun sua häiritä, perkele. Ilkiö. Miksi aina kaikki syyttää meitä? Ihan pikku hetki, mä hain kupposen kahvea. Kanne vilkaisu. Yes. Mennään tuon. Hope so.
Through there. If you move on if you can. Lothering's lost. Thieves prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense. The band has marched north with Cairn Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose.
It's
up to you.
Pääsis silmiin. Ei näyttänyt kovin terveeltä mun mielestä. Robert? Oh.
says we have to run before the bad men get here.
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything? We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand.
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Oh.
As you desire.
Variable. Saaks mä... Ihan kukaan suut, jos me noita katsotaan? Ei kai. Santri. Alison? Ei, tuo ei ole ainakaan kielletty.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there.
Bye.
You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
I don't think so.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something. All right. Just don't buy everything up.
No, I don't. Merchant. Kant. Eikö siis merchant? Tuo olisi kyllä varmaan ihan kätsy. Mikään sen? Jos mä myyn noin vittu. Ja tuon 2 käden. Mulla ei oo jouskarityyppiä. Ton mä voin kumminkin myydä pois. Myydän toinen noista. Noi saa jäädä. Tää olis parempi toisaalta. No myydään tuo pois. Katsotaan. Isäkäs sitten suuttunut. Ja mikä tässä on parempi. Laitetaan nyt se hetkeksi aikaa. Oho. Se on 7,7. Saat vähän paremman potan päällä.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
Joo.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Jos mä nyt myisin täältä kumminkin nää pois. Perutaan sitä hetken päälle.
What? Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All right. Just don't buy everything up.
The chanters are still operating their board. How?
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, My hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all
Ei
who
silläkään
walk in
kovin
the
kovat
sight
huvit
of the
ole.
Maker are one. Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Okay. Eli. Eikö se ollut just ennen, kun mä... Oh, fuck. Little boy.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
What do you wish of me? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
Oh. Allison.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. Oh, he doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric. None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
Paitsi, että... No helvet. Mä nyt tohon ja... Kes toi nyt oli? Joku ei nyt. Laitetaan nyt tohon. Noin. Eikö toi main traps? Tehdään nyt sitten saat. Ei sitä kyllä. Tää hyötyy mulle.
Oh, hello again. You can? I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some. Did you make any traps? All strangers do. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. You seem nice. Whenever you get around to it, I appreciate it.
Montako se haluaa?
Did you make any traps? Oh, what a relief. Thank you, stranger.
Thank you. You are very welcome. Eldermerri.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
There's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates. Mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not. You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space in Alison's barn. Speak up. A Grey Warden, are we? Did I mention I'm the bleeding Queen of Ferelden? I'm no young skirt looking for a tumble, or some elder you can bully. Looks like you can fend for yourself tonight. Too much to do, and not enough time. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Lessarihiiliin. Oiks mulla niitä kuis? Lessarihiile. Annetaan sille.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know. Thanks for the poultices. They may save some lives.
Okay.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
You do not seem a refugee. You're part of the army.
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Bää. Perkele. Vähän se oilikin.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe. He talked to everyone in the tavern. How
Whoops.
Who's supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe Knights were looking for it.
Pääseekö sinne mukaan?
Didn't have anything better.
Herra jestas pääsee. Ei pääse. Uijari. Mikä se jäi jumiin sinne? Vittu mä nauraas. Jos jotenkin. Just my luck.
Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
Tähän mä haluun nähdä. Just tässä meni. No, täällä.
All right.
Ei, sä et voi elää nyt kuule. Et tiedä kuinka ne suuttuu. Ne näkis. Ei ne näe. Takaisin tonne. Tai joku, jolle piti vielä jutella.
You are one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. The people of a farmhold, 8 humans, in addition to the children. I agree. Days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most. There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders. I waited for several days until the knights arrived. Because I wished to. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. Death will be my atonement. I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made. The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill, though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Sten. Voi Sten, minkä teit? Ennast. Missä se nyt on sitten? Tuo. Elikäs. Sandra. Sport. Pitäisikö mun kuitenkin koittaa ensin löytää se...
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance. They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army. Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless. Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organise. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it? It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Okei. Mä halusin mennä kattoo mitä siellä tapahtuu. Mainaa. Jos mä menen tonne, mä saan nippata niin eikä. Mä oon valmis ottaa sen riski. Mut ennen sitä. Pieni happihyppy ja sen jälkeen. Joten, ihan kohta takaisin. Pysykää kanavalla. No niin, täällä taas. Ja joo, mennään nyt katsomaan mitä tuolla tapahtuu ja tossa hetken päästä vaaditaan se aikaa Fasmoa. Mutta tämän mä riimaan pelkästään YouTubeen, mutta en Fasmoa tällä kertaa.
Look what we have here. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Koska mä innostun pelaamaan vähän aikaa tätä. Mut huomenna tulee pelkkää Fasmo varmaan. Ainakin 7:30 asti. Mut tänään tulee nyt vielä hetken tätä ja sitten Fasmo. Sori Kari.
Tern Loghain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk. Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
I never liked this part.
All right, you've won. Surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap. The wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing.
Mut hei Karo, sä pystyt huomenna kattoo sen hallin vaikka sitten vähän myöhemmin. Kyllä sä pääset huomenna kattoo me sairaanhalleja. Todennäköisesti siinä jos ihmistä varmaan 5. Se kestää todennäköisesti vain puoliin huomenna. Mut joo, mä oon ihan samaa mieltä. Toi puukkatappelu juttu laitot. Taitaa pitää oikealla lailla paikkaansa.
What do you want to tell him? I'll tell him right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was. I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation, but I am no priest, not even an initiate. They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf, But elves must want the blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Okay.
The Maker told me to. Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
No. En mä voi. Nyt. Hei Karo. Toki lepää.
Indeed.
Mä saan sen takaisin. Ai? Ei, muuten mä petyn. Darling? Jotais luutti. En näe muuta kuin mitä puhuu. Cook. Täällä on ihan saatanasti porukkaa. What the fuck are you?
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Hirän keksii. Ai luoi. Ahto. On kyllä hauska peli. Mitäs sulla on muuten? Hei. Antaa nyt olla sitten. Nostahan ei varmaan suutu, kun... I hope so.
As you desire.
No ei varmaan. Onhan se nyt söpö.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The barn left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us! My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn! No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight! There is nothing to do! No hope is left! Are you calling me a coward? I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Heippa! Jäpä jää vaan kattoo sen. Templar! Thank you! Mitäs Templurilla on sanomista?
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
What the fuck are you? Refugee. Herra. Ja tiedän, että kumminkin kusee onkin olisi, niin se on hyvä laittaa.
It's good to see you again, Sister Leliana.
Thank you, Sir Merrin.
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that. The revered mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here. Is he still alive? The revered mother put him there a few weeks back. He'll be dead soon enough.
Niinpä se paljon kyllä kerton. tarvitse tonkaan enää höpötellä, niin tallennetaan tuohon. Käydään nyt kattoo tuovilla. Farmer. Savages.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now.
What the fuck are you?
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Okay.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lotharing.
It's good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater. I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first. Might I suggest 30 silver? Thank you, my son. What can I do for you then? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them. He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger. Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us. And when the Maker spoke,
Jahu. Se voi olla. Joo, en nyt ihan heti usko, että tämä on ihan paras ratkaisu.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did. I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry. I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of. I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
Vähän lisää murhia varmaan.
Yes. I know. I think he came from Hyeba, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just... Yes, I imagine you really have, haven't you? Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Oh, buddies.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
No, annetaan olla.
I don't like this.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's...
Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf? Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Oh. Oliks mä kiltti? Vielä. Oot vai? Toivottavasti elossa. This is not... Hei. Nyt tehdään kyllä sillä viisiin, että jatkan tästä. Tai viimeistään torstaina. Mutta nyt pidetään pieni paussi ja sitten lähdetään peliä Fasmoon. Joten pysykää kanavalla, ihan kohta jatkuu Fasmon parissa. Ja YouTuben puolella kiitos kaikille. Mä lopetan lähetyksen teille, mutta vitsin puolella löytyy sitten lopukin. Mut ei mitään. Pieni paussi ja sen jälkeen jatkuu Fasmon parissa vitsin puolella. Joten pysykää kanavalla.